From outcomes to rubrics. Now that we have a clearer understanding of the 8-step process and what they look like in terms of student outcomes, we can take a few minutes to look at rubrics. Many of you use rubrics to accompany your assessment in some form or fashion, as they help clarify what students need to do to satisfy each component. It also helps justify and keep consistency in your grading. In rubrics, we want to clearly describe the various levels of work that correspond with a specific numeric grade. Sample titles for these levels are displayed here, and if we had time, we could work to fill in all of these spaces. If you had an assignment that covered all 8 of the steps in the solve it, say it problem-solving process, then the exemplary levels, also sometimes referred to as mastery, should basically be student-friendly versions of the standards outcomes we just discussed. We will take a deeper look at 4 of the areas. These are the 4 areas which will be assessed college-wide. This doesn't mean that you don't need to address the complete process. If you're building assignments that only cover part of the 8-step process, it's best to start with at least one of these. These are Step 1, define, Step 4, plan, Step 5, try it out, and Step 8, share it. If your course is one of the general education courses that needs to get assessed this way, you'll report out on steps 1, 4, 5, and 8. Your supervisors will give you more information as they know more and as needed. Also, you will have the option to register your course as a problem-solving certified course for the QEP later. Though we need to continue thinking about student-friendly language as we are crafting these rubrics, we can use the wording from the student outcomes on any step in the 8-step process to better communicate what mastery and exemplary submissions are. This is an example of how you could create a rubric for an assessment that covers these key points in the 8-step process. We've posted on the Blackboard shell additional information, examples, and resources on how you can use Blackboard's AI rubric generator to help you create your own rubrics.